Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are starting a new show on the channel today, or at least checking out the first episode and seeing if you guys are interested in me watching the rest of the show. And that is episode 1 of Off Campus. This show has kind of been like blowing up online recently. I think it came out, what, like 2 weeks ago, maybe? The description of the show is a college soap based on L. Kennedy's best-selling book series. I haven't read those books. The first season of Off Campus follows the unlikely romance between Rye hockey-hating music major Hannah Wells and Briarview's womanizing star center Garrett Graham as they strike a deal to help each other out. But will there something? I don't know. The description does not continue. It doesn't let me read the rest of the description. But I figured I brought this up on my community page of like, hey, is this something you guys would be interested in me watching? It was split. There was some people that were like, yeah, it's amazing. There were some people like, no, it sucks. um, I thought it would be maybe an interesting one to check out just because there is like an element of hockey involved. And as you know, we recently watched Heated Rivalry on the channel, which is very hockey focused. Like, I feel like I've seen this described as like Heated Rivalry, but like straight people, which is, hey, might not be everyone's cup of tea. It's your typical like college soap opera type thing, but hockey as well, which I like hockey. I'm from Minnesota. I'm a massive hockey fan. I love hockey. That was part of the reason why I watched Heated Rivalry in the first place. Like, I didn't even start watching Heated Rivalry because it was like massive. I watched it because I was like, hey, I heard this is good, and also I love hockey. And then it turned out to be this massive, massive thing. Episode 1 of Heated Rivalry is literally my most watched video on my entire channel, which is crazy. But yeah, so I thought this would be an interesting one to check out. It is currently the #1 show on Amazon. It is, blowing up on Twitter, all this stuff. And so I figured I would at least check out the first episode and make a video for the first episode and kind of judge based on the response to it if I want to continue making videos for the rest of the season, right? Because like if I film a reaction and edit it and post episode 1 and it gets like 50 views and everyone is like, nah, don't continue it, it's not worth it, then I won't. But if it blows up, like if it does really well on the channel, I will obviously continue to watch more because I am a slut for views. I mean, it generally looks interesting, and I feel like this type of show is the type of show that historically has done fairly well on the channel. Like, I think I consider myself to be someone who's mainly interested in like nerdy focused things like superheroes and sci-fi and all that sort of thing, like Star Wars and Marvel, and that sort of thing. But traditionally on my channel, like the things that have done well are Outer Banks and Heated Rivalry and Bridgerton and all these other shows that I've watched that are in a similar vein have done pretty well on the channel. So my guess is that this show will do well on the channel, but who knows? You can never predict this sort of thing. For instance, I thought Avatar Fire and Ash would do pretty good on the channel, and it has like 150 views. It took me literal weeks of uploading that. I had to edit and re-upload that 119 times, and as of recording this, it has 175 views. So, you never know what's gonna do well on the channel, but this show looks interesting, and I figured out at minimum watch episode 1, gauge your general interest in me continuing it, and then move on from there. So before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my videos get seen more in the algorithm, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me watch more of this show. Leave comments down below if you want me to continue watching this show. If you're interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider checking out my Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Since this is the first episode of a new show or a new season, that uncut will be free for anyone to check out, and if you find that that is something you're interested in going forward, your support would mean the world. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you are someone who likes video games and watching people play video games, then subscribe to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. I have a fantastic time playing games, and I'm trying to build that channel up, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, definitely consider subscribing to that as well. But otherwise, I've been talking for 7 minutes, which is usually way longer than I talk. So yeah, we're going to jump into episode 1 of Off Campus. If you enjoy, leave a comment below, and we'll watch the rest of the season 2. Other than that, here we go. Saw Squabble Up by Kendrick on there, Photographed by Def Leppard, Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol. Okay, so she works at the arena and is a janitor. How did he get practice time alone this late at night? Man's putting in the extra work outside of the team activities. Nullum gratuitum prandium? Damn, dude, you're ripped. Why would you wear regular Calvin Klein boxer briefs to work out? Like, you're not wearing compression shorts or anything? You psychopath. That's a booty. Girl, don't just stand there and watch him. You boy.
You looking for someone?
Fuck, no,
Why are you still standing there? Yeah, that's embarrassing. The deal.
In my class, average actually.
Is this Godalkin University? I think that's the same set.
Jocks. So pretty. So entitled.
Aren't you above stereotypes?
Babe, I'm trying to be below one of those stereotypes.
Facts.
Maybe behind.
You ain't a top. Get out of here.
Oral presentations.
Okay. Yeah, definitely true.
Exactly his kind of presentation.
Perfect. Another D.
A+.
So, how'd you do?
She did great.
No, good.
Girl. Really?
Yeah, I wrote in like an hour or so.
Fucking hell, you aced it? I knew it. Show me.
Do you mind?
You got an
What?
F, dude. You're bad.
Only you get to look at things you shouldn't?
Okay.
Oh, got him. He's got you there. If you can look at his penis without permission, he can look at your test grade.
Did she do it? Did she talk to Justin Cole?
No, she's too busy pining wistfully from afar.
He has literally no idea who I am, okay? Am I supposed to just fling myself at him?
Yes.
Yeah. You're hot, so it would probably work.
Hey, Mona.
Who's Mona?
I think you.
I'm not Mona.
It is an M, though, right?
Not even close.
What do you want, Garrett Graham?
Close enough. Mona's your new name.
Maybe another fancy gym that costs thousands of dollars, even though the theater department is literally falling apart.
Okay. To be fair,
So,
technically,
I failed that paper.
his
Sounds
sports
like a lot of
program
people
probably
did.
And I was
subsidizes a
thinking
lot
it'd be
of
great if I
other
didn't
things
fail again.
that happen at the school.
Was there a question in there?
There's a question. I don't think I heard a question. No.
I need your help.
Wow.
What?
See, usually with questions, voices kind of go up at the end, and your voice didn't do that, so.
So it wasn't a question.
No.
Why not?
Do me a solid. I mean, you kind of owe me for that sneak peek.
That
Yeah,
was an honest mistake.
you lingered.
Okay, I'm scarred for life. If anything, you owe me.
You were not scarred for life.
Well, I have to ace the oral presentation or I can't play.
Fat rip. Sorry, Chief. If he's any good at hockey, he's already drafted, and he'll be joining his NHL team at the latest by the end of his sophomore year. He doesn't need to try that hard. Is she like super late? Why were you so late to class?
If this is about being late, I have a new idea for a shortcut.
You're getting booted from the program.
It's your scholarship. It's not happening this year. Budget cuts, don't even get me started.
No, we're 3 weeks into the semester. How can... No, they can't. No.
Yeah, financial aid office probably should have ironed that out well before a month into this. Yeah, I can't even talk right now.
I could switch concentrations. Performance?
Girl, we both know you're a much stronger composer than clarinetist.
What do I do?
Well, let's
Live
chat again on
in
Monday after
poverty
you've had a few days to sit with
and
this.
squalor for the rest of your life.
I could write pop. First place comes with a scholarship, right?
Okay. Bring some ideas into class. We'll talk.
Okay.
But also, you're 3 weeks into the semester. You got to get this financial aid ironed out quick. Like this can't be a whole semester long thing. They will force you to stop going to class.
Dean!
Hey, from the pit,
Dean! Do not give me the silent treatment.
my boy.
Taking the world's longest shower.
Is this why you were not in most of the season?
Logan! Drain's clogged again. No shit. Finish your fucking shower, I'll come fix it. Dean, come help with the kegs. Told you. I'll be right down. Yeah, but when?
You want me to come down naked, Tucker? Because I'll do it.
You sure will.
Never mind. Forget I asked.
Oh, convenient spot for the beer.
I just fixed the shower again. Give you one guess.
Oh, jeez.
Why was there a condom in the... Come on, man.
Would not have pegged you for an oldies guy.
Kendall?
What's up, Kendall? How you doing? Why do you have a necklace
Pressure
with your
recall.
name on it? That seems narcissistic.
One's my max.
Are you also strict about non-alcoholic kinds of fun?
Like what?
She's trying to get locked down, brother. Malone's.
I feel like I'm more of a tailor than a GoPro.
You haven't fallen in love enough times to be a tailor.
Yes,
Ah.
I have.
Got her. With that guy on stage.
Okay, fine.
And the hockey player.
Okay, maybe I talk to him and his accent makes me melt. And it goes terribly. Or he's just not interested. And then I never feel this way about anyone ever again.
Ever again.
Maybe
Maybe you're gay. And you don't know it yet.
I'm not you, Ali. I walked in on Garrett Graham in the shower and I fell over a laundry cart.
You did what?
I don't want to talk about it.
You saw Garrett Graham naked?
Yeah.
What did he look like?
And she lingered for a while.
If you want to be a tailor, you have to take a risk.
That's fair. That's fair. This guy that's doing a cover song. Maybe you can write music for him. Two very different vibes of what is happening to both their nights. She can't think of anything to write. Think about that guy. Oh. Dems his breasticles. The time Time. She just keeps writing the time. What a contrast.
I've missed you.
Missed him. Have you guys hooked up often?
Did you miss me?
Obviously not.
Wow. Okay, guess I misread this.
Yeah, clearly.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, you kind of did, but... You know, Kendall, I've been very upfront. My whole life is morning workouts, class, practice, repeat.
The whole team has practice, Garrett. Okay, they still have lives.
Yeah, I mean, well, none
Yeah,
of
but
them
he
were
wants to be better.
drafted by the Bruins.
Okay, answers my earlier question. He has been drafted.
I can't lose focus, so... Like I said before, all I can offer is casual.
Yeah, well, I don't want that anymore.
Okay.
I want to be your girlfriend.
Yeah, why? Do you know anything about
I mean,
him?
like, what I mean is, what's my favorite band? My major. How do I like my coffee?
She doesn't
What's my
want
mother's name?
you as a person. She wants you
Look, I
as
don't know any of those answers
as a
about you
status symbol.
Either. So maybe you just want to be with the guy headed to the NHL, or you've deluded yourself into thinking that I'm someone I never pretended to be. But either way, you deserve better.
Does she?
Fuck you. Okay.
She clearly just wants to be with the guy that's going to the NHL. She wants to be the girlfriend of
Fuck me.
of the captain of the hockey team. He was a little blunt and straightforward about that, but he wasn't wrong.
He has the ability and the potential to be a generational player in this league. Really?
Generational? If he had the potential to be a generational player, he wouldn't even be in college. This man would be on the first, second line of the Bruins, you know, as soon as he graduated high school. This man would never see a college classroom. If he's in college, he has the potential to maybe be a first-line player. Is Mateo on the hockey team, or is he just homies with them? I'm not going to call him by his actual name. He's Mateo.
We weren't dating.
Also,
Yeah, you and Kendall have been hooking up all
he wouldn't be
semester.
working out
House
with
says-
these guys.
Nay!
Like, the hockey team would have a very strict workout program where you work out during that program and nowhere else.
Dean. I'll be ready in 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Maybe an hour?
An
Or
hour?
he gets a half hour. If he's any longer than that, we're leaving without him.
Thanks, Doug. Yes, sir.
How about a healthy 10?
Is your dad?
Yeah.
You got daddy issues? Well,
I know he can be a dick.
No, he's more than a dick.
Okay. But he's still your dad.
what's the vibe with the dad? What's the
All he cares about
backstory?
is hockey.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, I only matter because I am him. I'm just
Yeah,
a mini fucking Phil Graham.
He's Jamie Tartt's dad.
All you'd have to do is win a Stanley Cup, a Norris Trophy or two, spend more time in your hair.
Much
than
more
Kardashian,
prolific than
Damn, yeah, you just
Jamie
just like
Tartt's
him.
dad. Your dad, you're a legacy. Your dad won
Your
the
dad is
Norris?
great. Everybody knows it. But no one is expecting you to be him.
He is, clearly.
He is.
I wrote this show.
We're doing this because we love it. Right?
Why do you want to play college hockey? Ain't it obvious? For the girls.
Thanks, man.
Now take a shower, you smell like shit.
No. Really, why you want to play college hockey?
Hi. You're in here.
I can't pull an all-nighter in my room. I'll fall asleep.
Fair enough. How's it going?
I have a melody. No lyrics.
It's not going great.
Well, that's great. That's like halfway done, right?
Ah. Damn, girl, you just whipping them titties out like immediately? There's a lot of boobies in this first episode.
Not since high school. What if I can't, Al? What if I write a terrible song and I fail the pop showcase and I can't afford my tuition next semester?
Take less
If I
credits.
don't fall in love, I can't be a tailor that can
You
write
know,
a perfect
graduate
song
a
about
year later.
love and
You'll be fine.
life and heartbreak.
Hey, you are setting the bar way too high.
You could be like Noah Kahn and write about mental health and how you're depressed.
Maybe it'll be with Justin. Maybe someone else.
You don't have to write a
I've just been
love
staring
song.
at this blank page all night, and I have literally no idea what it should be about.
Staring
What did you write about in high
at the
school?
blank page
What?
before
You
you
said you wrote in high school.
open up the
you write about?
dirty window. Depression? Mental health?
Hannah?
Nothing.
You're like Noah Kahn.
It's dumb.
Well,
She wrote about trauma.
something will come to you, okay?
You could become a folk
Just give it
icon.
time.
Yeah.
Can you sing?
Hey, out of curiosity, you were supposed to open at Malone's today, right?
Fat rip, girl.
Shit.
You are burning the candle at both ends. You need a car. You can't be this busy and operating purely on a bike.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Picking up a takeaway order for Justin Cobb?
Yeah. No, I know who you are. We've spoken, kind of.
Do you have his takeaway order?
Your band is really good.
Yeah, thanks.
He's just here for his food, though.
I work here, so I've heard you.
I figured. The uniform?
Right. I carried a watermelon.
What?
What?
Dirty Dancing?
I haven't seen Dirty Dancing.
Look, I'm kind of in a rush. Can I?
Oh my god, yeah. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
That was awkward.
Smooth. I carried a watermelon.
Anyone ever tell you that eavesdropping is rude?
You talk loud enough.
I just came over here to see if we could place an order. Or is it like a self-serve kind of day?
I'll be right with you.
No, the order he
You know, I
wants to
should've
place
gone
is
over
about
here.
his
That
his
guy,
paper
too
he needs you to write.
Like the girls throwing themselves at you over there.
That's a different scenario. I don't do girlfriends. They know that.
Okay, well, congratulations, Casanova, but I don't need your help.
What if I paid you
To take your dating advice,
to tutor me, nerd?
you could just ask my name.
Usually,
His
girls
NIL
just
money
don't.
is popping.
Come on, I'll pay you anything. You're the only one who got an A on that paper.
So?
How do you know that?
I need to play.
Why? Because you get off on beating people up?
What?
Hockey is the only non-combat sport that doesn't eject its players for fighting. It celebrates it. When a team is down and points an actual strategies to pick a fight for morale.
Yeah. It works.
Sorry, I'm sure you're not a bad guy.
It hypes the boys up.
Don't like hockey.
But also,
Yeah.
if he's like a first line center, he's not going to be fighting. That's the fourth liner's job. Also, it's not like there's a fight every game.
Great hit of McManus last week. Bet that kid felt it in
Hey.
his bones.
Hey, you know.
I know
keep
you.
My boys back.
You're in Shameless and other stuff. And there's my piece of shit son.
Saw
You're
that you made
pathetic.
captain. About time.
About
I'm a
time.
junior.
You're a
Better
junior?
late than never.
Did you drive all the way out here to congratulate me, or maybe
But
I feel like I fucked
if
up
you were
somewhere?
any good, you
I
would
tried
not still
calling
be
you
in
earlier,
college.
But you don't answer. I'm not here to fight. Can we just go inside?
No, no thanks.
Garrett,
Dad.
fine. Cindy and I are getting married.
Who's Cindy? Is that? I mean, it's your new
We've been
girlfriend.
dating for like 2 seconds.
6 months?
That's not any better. Does she even fucking know you?
Watch it.
We have a game today.
I know.
Eastwood, our biggest rivals.
She wants to meet you.
Your timing is fucking shit. If you would just see it, I didn't answer my phone because I don't want to talk to you. You told me your news. Congratulations. I'll see you at the wedding.
I'm guessing maybe his mom died not that long ago. It's also probably why he doesn't do girlfriends. because his model of commitment probably wasn't the best. Also, if his dad was an NHL hockey player, like, they're not great at commitment. Also, number 44 is like the worst number ever. Bro, if his dad won the Norris and he's still playing college hockey as a junior, he's not living up to his dad's career. Like, it's not going to happen.
Graham is a bigger player. I think he can play that mean physical game, but he needs to be consistent.
Hey, come on, bro. Get your head in it.
Okay. The hockey is bad.
Phil Graham's physicality was
Just gotta point that
brutal.
out.
He's always on the warpath.
Unless the puck went out of play, but... Oh. I guess he does have some anger issues. It's a clean hit. That was a clean hit. Boarding? That wasn't boarding.
I am curious to see what kind of player Garrett Graham turns out to be.
He got him from the side. That was a clean hit.
He's playing like shit.
Yo, Graham's playing like shit.
I told you they're fucking losers.
Literally everyone in the stadium playing like shit.
We'll destroy them.
Oh yeah. Let me get some of that, Delaney.
Wait, hey, that's illegal. You can't bring your own alcohol into the stadium. Well, it's not illegal, but girl, do you know him? What's with the tonal shift? What happened? You got history with that guy?
Hey, Garrett.
Buddy.
Hey, the game's not over.
That man's got anger issues. Probably inherited from his father. Yeah, let your anger out. Can you sing? This is his favorite band. You're the only one that can calm him down. She is vibing. And now he's in a good mood. Man's gonna pot at least 2 goals in this third period. Chapel Roan. Noah Khan! I saw his name. That's interference. Power move to the front of the net. Hey! Let's go. Down 2-1. Start of the third. We got plenty of time.
Welcome back, man. Yeah, thought we lost you for a minute there.
I mean, everyone has bad games. He's playing like butt for 2 periods. Thought we lost you. 6-2. God damn. They put on a beating in the third period. The bitch is back. And he is the bitch. Seriously, though, you do need to change your number. Like, 44 is not where it's at.
Sean, convince Hannah to come out with us.
No, Sean, tell Allie I have 0 interest. Also, I've had a long day and I'm watching a movie.
No, you're watching Dirty Dancing, which means you're burrowing.
Hi, babe. Good to see you too.
Whatever. Hi, I love you.
She's not remotely interested in her boyfriend.
I don't. What just happened?
Justin Cole just happened.
Yeah, well, Dexter's already
And
there.
so is
and-
Justin fucking Cole, and he's there alone, which means Hannah's gonna slide right in.
No, I have nothing to wear.
Wear nothing. You'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Really try to look hot, Hannah.
What, do I not normally?
Try Try more than normal.
Sean, help me.
I plead the fifth.
Fine. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do your makeup too. Just
You're rocking the girl next door makeup look. She wants you to rock, like, photo shoot makeup. I guess that's a difference. You put on lipstick.
Just stop overthinking this. No, this is why we
Girl,
think
you're
right
hot.
now.
You
Put on your
don't
big
even
girl
have
fancy,
to
go
talk to him that
I can
much.
get more shots if you hit him, girl.
Liquid courage.
He reminds me of Chance from Smosh.
Fine, but can we dance first?
Oh yeah, we can.
Why is Justin Cole not headlining this?
The waitress from Malone's, what's her name?
It's Hannah.
What?
She has her name tag
She's
on.
waited on us like 17,000 times.
Who, she has?
Yeah, you seriously haven't noticed her?
She's super hot, dude.
Come on, buddy.
Have some faith. Jeez.
Thank you very much.
Just take your tampon out and relax. Okay.
Okay, Mateo. Don't be misogynistic.
Oh. You drinking tonight, G?
No, he's crushing tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it seems.
Okay. Here's to me, here's to you, fuck the rest. We're I or you.
That's her, baby.
That tall guy looks exactly like my created character in Baldur's Gate 3. Well, that's all I'm going to be thinking of now. Hello. Why are you just standing there watching them make out?
Hello.
All yours, princess.
Oh, is this like a Instagram photo opportunity type thing? I was like, why are they just standing there? Man's already smitten. Believe in yourself. He's already talking to two girls. It's gonna be weird if you just walk up and interrupt.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
That sucks.
The,
But it got you noticed. Wow, that dried very quickly.
I think we got off on the wrong foot earlier. I'm a musician too. Writer, not performer.
Sick, yeah. What kind of stuff do you write?
Classical, mostly.
Classical.
Not his cup of tea.
Wellesley.
Classical.
Wellesley.
Babe, I am always telling you to wear your jacket. You never do.
Oh no. What?
What is happening here?
I'm,
I know you are, man. Yeah, you annihilated Eastwood today.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're a hockey fan?
Yeah, my dad played. You know, nothing like Phil Graham, but yeah, we'd watch together.
Okay. He's got you an in.
You're Hannah, right?
You write his papers.
Yeah.
He'll
Hannah Wells.
hang out with this guy while you're present.
Oh. Okay.
See you around. Sweet.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And how do you suddenly know my name?
He
Don't
stalked
worry
you.
about it. And you're welcome.
For
Now Jacob knows who you are.
Justin.
Jacob, Justin, same thing.
Look, guys like that only want what someone else has, especially when that someone is a prior U athlete.
You really have a healthy opinion of yourself, don't you?
Yeah, he
I actually
does.
thought that was pretty modest. I could have said starting center, team captain, highest scorer for 2 seasons straight.
Your team must not be great.
It worked, didn't it?
He's jealous now. Ooh. That was intimate.
Why do you care? I haven't been particularly nice to you.
Yeah, that's what turns him on the most.
You're a music major, right?
Guys like it when you're mean to them.
I saw your Instagram. You sort of disappear when you play.
He sees you.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, you love it. I can tell.
He stalked you and he sees you for who you are.
I don't know. It's just something
you don't know.
I've always done to impress my dad.
You don't know who you are without hockey. We're gonna learn.
Does it?
We're gonna learn, brother.
Nothing impresses him. Not really.
To be fair,
What about your mom?
you're drafted by the Bruins. You're still on the team as a junior. You should be in the NHL by now. She died. Oh, yeah.
A while back. Cancer.
Fat rip.
Look.
And that's why he doesn't do girlfriends, because commitment's a struggle for him.
Favors or shortcuts. I don't want to pass this class because somebody handed me the grade. I want to earn it. And I'm pretty sure you're the only one who can help me do that.
I mean,
So what?
You could probably hire
help
any
study for the
tutor.
midterm and you play my fake boyfriend to get Justin's attention?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Exactly like that. And then you two slowly fall in love.
Obviously.
That sounds like a pretty good deal. Now, kiss.
Don't forget. I'm not your girl, Graham.
This is
Not
my dance
yet.
space. This is your dance space. I don't go into yours. You don't come into mine.
You guys should kiss.
Dancing.
Obviously.
My mom's favorite movie.
It's her comfort movie.
Still a dated reference, though.
Asshole.
See?
Kiss.
Hey, this is why this is perfect. You're not interested in me, and I'm not interested in a relationship.
So this arrangement is mutually beneficial.
Purely transactional.
Totally. Now, kiss.
So?
Oh, dang it.
Deal.
Dancing. Oh! End of the episode. I actually liked that. That was fun. Okay, I actually liked that. I thought episode 1 was actually pretty solid and entertaining, and I mean, I'm a sucker for romance and like enemies to lovers. Not even enemies to lovers, but like, I don't know. I like friends to lovers the most, but I like. I don't know if I like enemies to lovers, but I like reluctant friends to lovers and actual friends to lovers. And I feel like this one fits more into the reluctant friends to lovers because they don't like hate each other. They're not like at each other's throats, like being like, oh, you suck, I hate you, you're the worst. And then the tension is just so palpable. Like they generally have chemistry, like right off the bat. Like they are into each other. And she doesn't know it, but he knows it. He knows he's into her. And I think he's like actually into her and not just like attracted to her, if that makes sense. Because, well, one, I mean, he looked up her Instagram. That's normal. Like that's a thing you do with people you're attracted to. But he specifically, like he watched all her performances or what have you, like all her videos of her singing. And he like very much like paid attention and was like, you disappear into the music when you perform. Like he's not just like being like, oh, you're a pretty good singer, like you could do this if you wanted to. Like he's actively seeing her, if that makes sense. You know the phrase to be seen is to be loved. Like even before that they are like in a relationship or fake in a relationship or whatever, like he's already looking deeper into the thing that she's got going on than anybody else is. And I think that's fun. But there is some, not again, not enemies to lovers, but there is some contentious friends to lovers elements involved, given her apparent hatred for hockey, which is very interesting. She, again, it's a very surface level viewpoint of hockey coming from her, where she's like, oh, what, you guys can't solve anything without violence? Like, this is the only sport where it's literally celebrated to fight. And it's like, yeah, technically, like, other sports should allow you to fight, but, you know, it is interesting that hockey is literally the only sport where they don't, I mean, they don't kick you out, but they do penalize you. Like, if you get in a fight, you sit in the box for 5 minutes. Like, it's not, it's not like celebrated necessarily, in regards to the rules. Like, your team might get hyped. Like, you could get some morale, and get the boys going if you show some aggression, you know, hard hits, hard fights, you know, that sort of thing. Like, get the boys amped, especially if you win the fight. Like, that, it's a calculated risk. Like, if you start a fight and just get absolutely bodied, it's probably not going to do great for morale. So it is a tactical thing you gotta deploy. But it's also funny that she's telling the first line center this, because the first line center is not the dude that's fighting. It's the fourth line guy. The guy that realistically, like, that's the only way he can contribute to winning the game is hitting hard, forechecking hard, getting pucks deep, and if necessary, throwing a few bombs to get the boys going and to protect the first line center. You know, that was like back in the day, like 2000s and before that, that was a legitimate role on the team. Like in the NHL, and well, you can't fight in college hockey. It's not allowed. They will literally suspend you for the next game. But in NHL, if the other team is being a little too bruisey to your star player, there was a literal goon, a literal goon who couldn't do anything else but fight. Like, the Minnesota Wild had probably the best one of like the 2000s, and his name was Derek Bugard. He was known as the Boogeyman. He would literally break people's jaws with his punches. Like, if you look up on YouTube Derek Bugard fight highlights, it's incredible. Like, he was throwing haymakers, insane. But his entire role on the team is, like, if the other team is getting a little too chippy with our star players, you know, they're slashing, they're hitting hard, you know, driving our star players into the boards, you know, just getting real aggressive. That guy goes on the ice and he hits back and he punches you in the face. So it makes it so the other team leaves your boys alone and lets them do the things that they're good at, right? When the star player can handle the puck and pass the puck and shoot the puck without having the worry or anxiety that he's going to get crushed 2 seconds later, it just makes it a lot easier for him to do his job, which is an element that doesn't really come into play in other leagues. Like, that's not really a thing in the NFL. Like, you can't have, you know, your wide receiver 2 throwing haymakers at a cornerback to amp the boys up because, you know, the wide receiver 1 got hit a little too hard. Like, it doesn't, the ebbs and flows of momentum in the game don't work like that in the NFL. It doesn't really work like that in the NBA either. Like, you know, you get physical in the NBA, theoretically you get foul calls and you get booted from the game. Like, it doesn't work the same way. Baseball sometimes you could throw a ball up and in on a guy's chin, you know, amp the boys up. You know, unwritten rules, so to speak. But like, that isn't necessarily gonna provide a tangible impact to you winning the game. Hockey is really the only sport where, the way she worded it was, you know, surface level and being like, oh, it celebrates, gets the boys excited. But no, it legitimately, from a statistical and like strategical way, it legitimately does impact the game and how it's played, and it does free up your star players to do what they actually need to do to win games, which is, it's weird. But hockey is arguably the most exciting sport, like to watch in person. If you ever get the chance, go watch a game in person. It is by far the most exhilarating in-person sports thing you can go to. Like you will fall in love with the sport of hockey. This show evidently was written, the show or the book evidently was written by someone who is interested in hockey, but doesn't necessarily have a full grasp on the reality of the situation. Like Heated Rivalry didn't have a perfect interpretation of how the hockey world would work, but it was written by Canadians, so they generally have some idea. This show there's again, I don't want to be the guy that's like nitpicking things because I generally really did enjoy this episode. But when it comes to the hockey, there are things that just wouldn't happen. Like, just the realities of how hockey works and how college hockey works and how the NHL works. So he mentions that he's been drafted. This guy's been drafted to the Bruins. He is the captain of this team, and he's a junior. Couple things. Just those small little elements go a long way to the believability of the world that this is set in. So, again, this at the end of the day, this is not that important. Like, these are just things that I notice as a massive fan of hockey and of, like, not just watching hockey, but, like, following the sport of hockey. Players who are going to be good are typically drafted when they're, like, 17 years old, 18 years old, maybe. When they're in high school. like, yeah. Once those players are drafted, they often, if they're Canadian, they often will go play in the CHL, the Canadian Hockey League. Or if they're American, they will probably go play in the NCAA, Division I hockey. If they're any good, they're playing University of Minnesota, University of Wisconsin, North Dakota, Boston, Denver, those schools, right? Obviously, we can't use those schools here. But the players that are, like, legit good, like, that will have a future in the NHL, not just players that could potentially make the team or, like, break into a third or fourth line role eventually. Like, the players that are going to be good and going to be playing on the first line or second line or, like, top 2 D pairings, those players don't reach their junior year of college. They don't. It's like a huge thing, legitimately, where if these players are legit good, oftentimes they'll leave college after their freshman year. They will take their signing bonus, they'll sign their 3-year entry-level contract, and they will jump right onto their pro team towards the end of the season, and they will just never look back. Sometimes they have a little seasoning they got to do in the AHL, but, like, otherwise, after freshman year, if they're legit good, they're gone. Sophomore year is, like, if you're good and you are staying beyond sophomore year, like, there's a problem. Like, if your NHL team isn't desperately trying to sign you after your sophomore year, like, if they're not just showering you in money to get you to sign your contract, if they aren't doing that, they have serious doubts about your development as an NHL player. Those teams are looking at that guy like, I don't know if he's going to even make the team, let alone be a legitimate player. Also, another thing about college hockey, typically the guys that are captains are the dudes that, stick around 3-4 years. And those guys are the guys that aren't ever going to play college or aren't ever going to play NHL hockey. So the fact that he is a junior and he's the captain of the team is a very interesting dynamic, because you listen to the guys that are like the talking head pundits, and they're like, he could be a generational player. No. Like, if you are a hockey fan and you know anything about hockey, if this guy is viewed to be a potential generational player, he doesn't even make it to college hockey. This guy signs an NHL contract when he's 18 years old. Like, he maybe starts in the AHL. And if it's absolutely desperate, he plays 1 year of college hockey. Like Gavin McKenna played 1 year of college hockey. Macklin Celebrini played 1 year of college hockey. Macklin Celebrini's an incredible player. But that, like, even then, like, they're only doing that because of the NIL money, honestly. Because they can make crazy money in college with NIL now. But they're viewing this guy as a generational player, and he's still on the team as a junior. Excuse me? This man might not even make the NHL roster. He's not going to be a generational player. Like, I don't know. Those are things I'm gonna have to ignore. Like, the hockey nerd and massive hockey fan in me, I'm gonna have to turn my brain off regarding those elements of it, because, like, realistically, I'm just gonna be watching like that wouldn't happen. like when I was watching Heated Rivalry, there was some stuff and some, like, elements to that show where I'm like, that's not how that would work. And it's like a major plot point of the show, and I'm like, that's, like, in real life that wouldn't happen. But, you know, you got to turn your brain off. Like, the people that wrote these fan fictions and these books were not hockey players. They might like hockey players, but they don't necessarily like hockey, if that makes sense. So yeah, that element of it, I'm gonna have to turn my brain off. The hockey itself on screen wasn't great. Unless the puck, okay, there was the play early on where he gets an easy one time, you know, free one time. He could have made a sandwich. He had nobody around him. Absolute free one time slap shot. I'm gonna go with the belief that puck went out of play, because the next, like, 15 seconds of that, of where he's just, like, standing there like, dang, man, like, doing nothing, and his teammates like, what the heck, man, like, get your head in the game. It's like, if that puck stayed in play and the play transitions to the defensive side, like, those two guys lollygagging, they're a liability to their team. He's not making the pros with that sort of lackadaisical attitude. But if the puck went out of play, they should have blown the whistle. That should have been an element they added in, was the ref blowing the whistle. But if the puck goes out of play, yeah, then you're like, gotta set up for a face-off. But initially I was like, buddy, you gotta get back on defense, transition. Like, if you want to be in the NHL, you gotta be a two-way player. You can't be a cherry picking loser in college. Like, what are you thinking? So, sorry, but I guarantee you, I'm gonna get comments in my comment section of people being like, you need to shut up about the hockey. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, I guarantee you, if we'll use music as a thing. If there was a show where, I mean, they'll probably touch on music major elements. Like, if they really dive into the logistics of being a music major in college, and maybe it's, like, just not even close to accurate of, like, what would happen, I guarantee you people that are music majors are going to be watching it like, hey, that's not how that works. So, like, chill out, okay? I'm sorry that I noticed these things. I may be nitpicking the actual hockey elements of this quite a bit, but I want to be clear. I actually really enjoyed the first episode. I thought it was a lot of fun. A surprising amount of boobies in the episode. Like, this show is clearly going to be playing on the sexual appeal of its star actors, both male and female. Like, they had plenty of moments in the show where they were like, look at this dude's glistening body. And I imagine many women were like, yes, I will look at that man's glistening body. And then 5 minutes later, they were like, now look at this girl's great titties. It's just like, okay, like, I guess these people are in college, so, like, that is a benefit of having a rom-com show where these characters are not in high school, which is typically a thing. Like, a lot of rom-coms are in at least rom-com shows are typically involving like high school age students, which obviously you're not going to be showing that. So it is a benefit of these characters being aged up in college, and it's a college audience focused show, like college and above audience, like adults is the target audience of this show. So the fact that they are showing naked people, like, I imagine they really want to play on the fact of like, hey, college people have sex and these actors are hot. Bada bing, bada boom. Right? So that was not surprising. I mean, sometimes there's moments in shows like during a sex scene where you're like, oh, I saw a glimpse of breast there. But this her roommate walks in and is immediately just like, ah, titties. And it's like, oh, all right, that's going to be something that we're going to have to be prepared for. Jump scare us with titties. But regarding the actual plot of the show, she's in love, not in love. She has a crush on this musician, or at least she thinks. She likes his music, maybe his writing, I don't know. Like, she's into him, but she's obviously gonna fall for the star player. He is already smitten with her. I think he likes her vibe, as maybe she reminds him of his mom. There's clearly a lot behind the scenes, a lot of not behind the scenes, a lot of in the past trauma. Evidently, just from observing, his dad was not a great husband, right? I mean, NHL hockey players are typically not great husbands. The amount of infidelity that happens with those players it's insane. Astronomical levels of cheating from NHL hockey players. Like, they're generally not good people. But his dad, clearly not a good man, you know, was at minimum verbally abusive to his wife. We had that brief flashback of him screaming at her. I don't know if he was physically abusive. Potentially, he might have been. I don't know. But so he grew up in a household where his father was very mean to his mother, and he was probably a mama's boy, and then she died of cancer. So his viewpoint of commitment and marriage is probably not great. Like, he didn't have the greatest example to look up to for that. So it makes sense that he is like, hey, I'm not gonna do relationships, especially with his dad putting so much pressure on him to be an NHL hockey player, considering his dad won the Norris multiple times. His dad's probably in the Hall of Fame. If you won the Norris Trophy multiple times, you're going to be in the Hall of Fame. It's just how it goes. So his dad, storied career, you know, legend in the game, and he's got to live up to that reputation, but he also probably, it's tough because he's being told he needs to live up to this reputation of this man, but everybody else just knows him as an incredible hockey player, and they don't know him as an abusive husband and probably an abusive father. And so he's like, I don't want to live up to the reputation of this abusive man, you know? And so he's like swearing off the idea of, you know, romance and being in a relationship. And he's got a lot of anger issues, which he inherited from his dad. Our female character, she has something that went on in her past. I don't know what it is. When her roommate asked her what she used to write about, it flashed back to a scene of like what looked like her in like a therapist's office, and she seemed to be like shaking. And then when they were in the stadium and the dudes that walked by her and were drinking, there was a flashback. And I think that was the same guy in the flashback that was walking past. Maybe not. I don't know. But I think it was. So my working theory initially is, well, okay, we'll go two theories. One, a little more tame, a little more hopeful. And one, the realistic one that I think is actually true. The tame, hopeful one is she had a relationship with this guy in the past. It didn't work out. You know, maybe they were high school lovers or something, and he broke her heart or cheated on her or something. That's the hopeful one. The realistic one is this guy probably assaulted her because she had a legit panic attack and had to go like lose herself in music. So that's the one I think is actually true, is that he probably assaulted her back in the day. So that sucks. Very convenient though that she's doing a fake relationship with this dude because she wouldn't have to deal with like actual intimacy, physical intimacy with him. That's a pretty convenient thing for her. You know, very much ease into that sort of thing. Probably great for her. Not great for her, but more beneficial than jumping into a relationship and like getting into the physical intimacy quickly. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what happens with all that. Again, first episode was fun. I really liked it. I've heard it gets better as it goes along. So if I already liked episode 1, I think I'm probably actually going to really like the show. So again, I'm going to be making a video, the video you're currently watching, for episode 1. And based on the response to that, the viewership and the comments and all that, I will decide if we're going to make videos for the rest of the show or if I'm just going to watch it in my own free time. Again, if you want me to watch the rest of the show on the channel, make your presence felt in the comments. You know, leave comments down below, a lot of them. Leave likes on the video. Hit like, share this to all your friends. No, don't share this to your friends. But leave a like on the video. Hit subscribe. You know, make your presence felt that you want me to continue watching the show, and I will. I feel kind of gross and scummy asking you to do that, but it is legitimately makes it way easier for me to tell if you actually want me to watch this show. Otherwise, should I do a trivia question? Who do you want to win the Stanley Cup? if you're watching this right now, the NHL playoffs are currently going on. Who do you want to win? That if you're a hockey fan, who do you want to win? If you are not a hockey fan, what's your favorite song on Noah Kahan's The Great Divide? That's currently my favorite album out right now. It recently came out, #1 album in the world, for what, 3-4 weeks now, which is pretty sick. Noah Kahan is my favorite artist. My personal favorite song on the album is Willing and Able. That song wrecks me, brother. Like, ugh. You guys should listen to Noah Kahan if you can. His name was on a poster in this episode, so you should watch it. And he's friends with some NHL players. Jake Middleton, who plays for the Minnesota Wild. Him and Noah Kahan are friends. So yeah, what's your favorite song on The Great Divide? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, that's all I have to say about this one. Again, I really enjoyed it. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me watch more of this show. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Again, the first episode of a new show or a new season, that uncut is completely free and public for anyone to check out. And if you find that that is something you're interested in going forward, then your support would mean the world. You just sync up your own copy of the episode and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. Your support over there would mean the world. Other than that though, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.